Yo, what is going on? It's your boy Nibs here with the brand 50 guys today. Welcome to my channel. Do all the things the algorithm likes. And today we got another Siege video. Yes, I said another. If you weren't pretty sure or you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I did a Siege video. Well, it's technically not a Siege video, but it's a video where Siege was the causation of the video. But it was mostly an general thing when it comes to, making friends in video games and why you guys are constantly solo queuing and not finding stacks. Watch that video at the end of this video. But today's video, also a Siege video, going on right now is the 6 Invitationals, aka the World Championships for Rainbow Six Siege Esports. There was one particular moment that happened that I want to talk about today. We're gonna break it down a little bit. Hopefully we'll be a long video. We're gonna break it down. You're gonna see this video basically right after I upload it. So tomorrow, if you watch the video today, will be the grand finals for for SI. But right now, G2 is playing against Astralis. We're doing this video as that game goes on because there's something that happened during their first map, which is on Chalet, that I want to talk to you guys about. If anyone who watches my live streams on Twitch, which you can follow me in the box below, I often talk about the small details of winning gameplay, which is basically anything that can help your team win that isn't necessarily the usual go-to thing, aka kills. Most people who play video games are always looking at them as TDM. We're just going to go in here, want to kill everybody, win the round. But you can facilitate for your team to have a better chance at winning games, and some operators or some other characters in other games have a higher ability to facilitate things for your team. One of the characters in Rainbow Six Siege who doesn't get used enough is Fuze, and a lot of reasons why he's not used a lot is because he doesn't have a high utility to kill ratio when it comes to the fact that he basically has a gadget supposed to play R6, where you put down a grenade charge that shoots out a cluster of grenades that clear a room. A lot of people, they don't really pick Fuze that much anymore because when you do that, use his ability, you don't really get like a lot of kills. But it's just very, very rare to see a Fuze kill when it comes to his gadget. But I always say it's not about the kills. When it comes to Fuze, it should never be about kills. It should be about clearing out the other players, making them, disperse, clearing out any kind of utility that they have below, be it, burning out some of the Jaeger charges, getting rid of mute charges, getting rid of bandit charges, just clearing out utility. Fuze is very, very good at that. In this clip, you're going to see Spiff from Astralis playing as Fuze, and he's basically using Fuze not to get kills, but to create for his teammates. He's going to use Fuze to clear the entire floor beneath him so his teammates has vertical onto the objective site. This is what I want to see him do more Fuze. Instead of thinking of Fuze as he has to get kills with his gadget, think of Fuze as you're doing things to help your team overall. Not just that one thing, but helping your team overall. Let's get into this clip. All right, so you see the setup, G2 versus Astralis, round 6, 3-2. Right here is Spiff. Apologies for the quality. The YouTube stream isn't the prettiest one when it comes to SI, but we're going to focus here on Spiff right here at the bottom of your screen. They're playing on Chalet, and Spiff is right up top here, and below him is the main lobby. That's where you want to be focused on. The objective site is in the basement, so he's 2 levels higher than the objective. But the goal here isn't the objective when it comes to like using Fuze charge. The goal here is clearing up that main lobby floor so his teammates can just use vertical. Vertical play is one of the most underused things at lowering to Siege. I'm not saying lowering to Siege, I'm thinking anything lower than Gold 1. If you're Gold 1 and higher, you're higher tier Siege. Anything lower than Gold 1, lower tier Siege. In lower tier Siege, you rarely see people do vertical play, and if you add that to your gameplay, you'll noticeably see a big jump in how often you're winning games. Vertical play is very, very positive and also very, very powerful. The 2 P's. So let's get into this clip. All right, so watch Spiff. He puts down 2 charges and just watch the floor just gone, and he also gets Virtue in the process. So Virtue isn't dead yet, but he's going to be dead. I just paused so you guys can see. So he put 2 charges up here next to the rails, and now this entire line is available for his team to look into the site. Sure, he's not going to see the site and winery. That's okay, but they do have a good look at A-bomb, which also, if you come to where this couch is at the bottom of your screen, if you're peeking through these cracks, you can see that doorway right there as well that leads into blue. So you have this is a really, really smart and really good and also very unselfish, because usually when it comes to Fuze players, again, the thought process is I'm popping these charges to get kills. You're thinking about yourself. You're not thinking about what your team. Spiff right here is facilitating for his teammates to get kills and to win the round. So you see that he got a kill with one of the hockey pucks on Virtue. And now Shuttle can sit here. Spiff can watch. Anyone who wants to use those holes to just sit and watch the A site can sit there and watch the A site. So this is a very, very strong thing, and I wanted to talk about it. So we're gonna go back a little further into this breakdown, so you can see Dev's breakdown on this whole play.
Playing the Fuze, not typically regarded as an entry operator, and the guys on the cast talked about this. When you're on the mezzanine up here and you put a Fuze charge down, it will go down onto the basement of the floor and start tearing up all of that vert. And as we can see what happens with Spiff, not only does he actually enable a lot of vert here, but he even actually finds a kill off of it. In this round, we have Spiff, the debutant, completing some serious objectives for his team, opening up vert. We have him finding the opening kill, and when push comes to shove in the late round, we also have Spiff clutching out the round in a 1 versus 1.
Yeah, I want you guys to see like in action what's going on there, and I think that's powerful. I think if you are someone who likes playing in Fuze, the best way to be better with an operator who you want to main is to find other ways to make them effective. And the big reason I want to show this is for you Fuze players out there to see how you can be effective. If you're someone who loves Fuze, but you're tired of people like thinking like you're bad with Fuze or you're not getting things done, this is how you play Fuze. You play Fuze to create opportunities for your teammates. You play Fuze to get rid of other players' utility. If someone's playing Frost, which you're playing a lot of Frost, someone's playing traps, those Fuze pucks will destroy traps. So Fuze has a high ceiling of potential when it comes to clearing out utility and providing something for your team when it comes to getting those vertical angles. Fuze is a good player to pick. Don't feel like you're hurting your team by picking Fuze. You just need to know what you're doing with Fuze. You know, like with any character in the game, the best way to use them is if you yourself have the knowledge to play them better. And what you've seen with Spiff, maybe we'll start seeing Fuze players do things like this more often, which make Fuze pick rate jump up. Usually when it comes to Pro League and it comes to R6, you start seeing pick rates go up and down based on what the pros are doing, because people who play the game competitively in terms of, you know, ranked play, they focus a lot on how the pros play the game, and it's just which why you get people who are like, don't copy the pro players, they're not playing ranked, which is true. But at the same time, you can't deny that when there's 80,000 people watching a Twitch stream, a lot of those people are going to try to like copy what they're seeing in these streams to do themselves, to help themselves get better. So with all that said, if the video, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoy. Catch you guys on the next one. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay true to yourselves. We news. Do all things over the lights. I'm out here. Deuces.